the harshness of life is reality. That is our ground. We need to put our feet on the ground. Life is difficult. Life is competitive. Other people have their own interests. They're not interested in us naturally. We die. There's a lot of pain, physical pain that's facing us. We deal with a lot of trauma, as I said earlier, pain dealing with other people. That is reality. And when you're facing reality on a daily basis, you're schooled in it. And it forces you to develop yourself. It forces you to develop inner strength. It forces you to develop resolve. It also comes in the form, 50 himself was shot in the face, like in his jaw, 9 bullets. He nearly died. That obviously has a very profound effect upon you. He was one of the calmest people that I know. So people who face adversity also have this idea, well, I can handle anything because nothing could be worse than what I faced on the streets. And you contrast that with a spoiled little brat with a silver spoon in his mouth who went to Yale because his parents went to Yale and who has a huge trust fund. This person, if this is the ground, they're up here. They have no relationship to reality. They've never had to develop their inner resources. Everything has come to them. They feel entitled to have things. If they have some idea and nobody seems interested, they'll throw a tantrum. You see a lot of young people. This is kind of a shock to me, seeing children yelling at their parents and having tantrums. Like, God damn it, I could never get away with that. Well, you have no ground under you. Your feet are up here. You're a child who thinks you're more important than the parent, So I like the idea of being as grounded as possible. And adversity does that to you. And pain does that to you. As a Nietzschean, you know about how Nietzsche loved that thing up from Lou Andreas Salome about pain, I love you, that poem she wrote about how she embraces pain and she loves it and she lets it into her life. And for Nietzsche, that meant that's the most life-affirming philosophy you can have. Because if you can take pain and think of it as something affirmative and good, that means you accept all aspects of life. So people who have had it hard and who have suffered a lot, I think often develop a better relationship to life in